Many people feel they are falling behind in life, living on the edge, constantly struggling to stay afloat financially. They believe their bank account, always in the red, reflects their failure. But what if, despite all appearances, they are further along than they realize? What if there are clear signs proving they are on the right path, even if they haven't yet recognized them? In today's world, wealth is often measured by how much someone can display. Flashy cars financed on credit, expensive phones, vacations paid in installments, and carefully curated lives on social media paint a picture of success. But behind the photos and filtered videos lie debts, end-of-month stress, and a lack of financial control. Many who appear wealthy are simply maintaining an illusion, while those quietly building a stable future often go unnoticed. This contrast reveals a powerful truth. Those who resist instant gratification, who choose discipline and long-term thinking over quick rewards, are often the ones truly building financial freedom. Yet the constant comparison to others distorts perspective. People compare their behind-the-scenes struggles to someone else's highlight reel, making them feel like they are failing, when in reality, they are making real progress through consistency, sacrifice, and intention. Many abandon the right path simply because they don't recognize it as the right one. They believe that not having a new car means they are unsuccessful or that skipping vacations means they are poor. In fact, these choices often reflect focus and clarity. The problem lies in not knowing how to identify the real indicators of financial growth. Without that awareness, individuals risk sabotaging everything they've worked so hard to build. They may be saving diligently, investing regularly, and avoiding unnecessary debt, yet feel left behind. This emotional gap leads to compensatory spending. The car is financed, the trip is booked on credit, and the new phone is purchased, simply because everyone else has it. Slowly, that quiet progress begins to fall apart. And the most ironic part is that it happens because they didn't realize they were actually moving forward. Many give up on building an emergency fund, assuming it's pointless. Others stop investing because it feels like it's not making a difference. One of the greatest threats to financial independence is the failure to recognize one's own progress. There are 4 signs that strongly indicate someone is on the right financial path. First, they are playing the right game. They may not have the latest phone, drive the newest car, or take trips they cannot afford, but they are prioritizing freedom over appearances. They choose to save and invest instead of spending to impress. While the world values display, they value substance. These choices are difficult and often misunderstood, but they reflect a high level of financial awareness. Long-term rewards, freedom, peace, and time await those who stay committed to this path. Second, income does not define their life. Even if their earnings are modest, they manage to save, avoid debt, and stay organized. Many high earners are broke because they spend everything they earn or more. Financial success is not about how much comes in, but how much remains and what is done with it. With time and discipline, small amounts can become significant. These individuals no longer compare themselves to others, but to who they were yesterday. This mindset shift leads to lasting progress. Third, they have control over their money. They know what they spend, where their money goes, and how much they need to live on. They track expenses, build or maintain an emergency fund, and make conscious choices. Control is one of the strongest indicators of financial health. It brings clarity, security, and peace of mind. It is not about complicated spreadsheets. It is about awareness and intentionality. Knowing there is a safety net allows them to sleep better and live with less fear. Fourth, they measure life using their own metrics, not society's. In an era of constant comparison, this is rare. They understand that someone else's vacation, shopping spree, or new gadget does not define success. Their goals are personal, and they follow a path unique to them. They celebrate quietly without needing external validation. This is true financial and emotional independence. While others seek recognition, they stay committed to purpose and direction. In addition to these signs, there are 3 powerful, quiet habits that steadily build wealth. The first is living below their means. Many people increase their lifestyle as their income grows. They get a new car, move to a more expensive home, dine out more often, all in the name of enjoying life. But those who aim to build real wealth hold off. They maintain a modest lifestyle, spending in proportion to thoughtful planning, not emotion or social pressure. This temporary restraint becomes a gateway to permanent freedom. Others may not praise this choice now, but in the long run, it leads to peace and independence. The second habit is investing consistently, regardless of motivation. This is a habit that transforms lives. Even when the amounts are small or the excitement fades, these individuals continue to invest, month after month. They do not wait for the perfect time or ideal market conditions. They invest as if it were a non-negotiable bill. They avoid obsessing over market trends or daily news, trusting in time, diversification, and steady effort. The real reward comes from patience and consistency. The third habit is focusing on increasing income and reinvesting profits. While managing expenses is vital, actively growing income is even more powerful. Those building wealth quietly are always exploring new sources of revenue, freelancing, selling skills, consulting, or creating digital products. They do not rely solely on salary increases. More importantly, they do not spend all their extra income. They reinvest it, creating a positive cycle that accelerates wealth accumulation. By combining discipline with creativity, they change the game, and faster than most expect. These habits may not be glamorous, they do not attract likes or applause, but they follow the most time-tested principles of wealth building. The best part is that none of them require a large starting amount. They only require a decision, a mindset, and daily commitment. True wealth does not come from luck or sudden windfalls. It comes from small, wise decisions repeated over time. There is no need to prove anything to anyone. While some live to impress, others live to build. And that makes all the difference. Most people believe financial well-being means having lots of money, but in reality, it is about control, awareness, and direction. Anyone who plays the right game, avoids defining themselves by their income, maintains control over their money, and follows their own values is already on the right path. The rewards may not be visible now, but they are coming. Appearances deceive. Silent progress is still progress. And sometimes the person who looks average is quietly building extraordinary wealth. Thanks for watching InvestingFlix, where smart money learns smarter moves. Subscribe for more insights that grow your wealth.